Here's how to create the perfect resume for your business school application. If you're new here, my name is Abhinav and I got into both Harvard and Stanford business schools. Creating a resume for an MBA program is somewhat of a non-trivial task because it forces you to think about the many projects that you've done, filter them down to the maximum top 2 or 3 impactful projects, and communicate the context and your impact in the most concise, comprehensive, and clear way possible. Doing this is hard, and here are the 5 things that I've learned from creating my resume that got me into Harvard and Stanford. Number 1, lead with impact. If you look at my resume over here, you'll see that I have created and used words that are not only impactful, but are also relevant and concise and communicate my impact very clearly. So orchestrated, steered, conducted, ideated, collaborated, authored, engineered, developed are all words that lead with impact. The second tip that I'd share is to show numbers. Numbers indicate meaningful impact. Of course, over here, I have definitively blurred out the numbers because there is confidential data that I don't want to share. But if you just focus on including numbers in your projects, it will be that much more impactful. It doesn't need to be necessarily that you've increased the revenue or that you've cut costs, but even if you've worked with people or you've had interesting set of experiences across 3 or 4 functions, include that because numbers indicate impact. The third element or tip that I'd share is to have diversity. Diversity of projects indicate various different skills. And that is important because in your resume, you want to be very clear about what it is exactly that you're indicating from your projects. So focus on the top 3 projects that you've had under one particular role, and then focus on having a maximum of 2 projects under each of the other roles, because that will force you to indicate diversity. The fourth thing is to show career progression. Over here in my resume, I have indicated how my journey has progressed over a period of time, and showing that is important because it indicates your impact and your progressive journey at a company. If you've not had that, try to have that first because that will really augment your business school application. And the fifth and final tip I'd say is to focus a lot on the professional formatting, typos, bolding, spacing, and a lot of other subtle elements which make the resume very professional. I'm going to link this description and the resume format in the description below. Let me know what you think and share this with somebody who's also creating their resume for business school.